home of the Snowman here. This is where I come every day, put food out in front of the Snowman, and then I stand back here, and each day I do a little 15 or 20 minutes where I do a little talk with the folks, let them know what's going on, and thank the folks that have helped make this possible. Literally, people from all over the world are really what makes this camera possible. I'm just the guy that comes out here and puts food every day.
So what's this?
For those of you that were watching at home, I know you saw the turkeys in here a little bit, and they all just took off. I don't know if you could hear it or not, but they've all flown up into a tree, and there's probably 15 or 20 of them up there just waiting for us to get finished. So as soon as we get out of here, I'll put some food down like normal, and you'll see all the turkeys come back in pretty quickly.
So there's audio on this too?
Yeah, this has audio. Yeah, the
wow.
the folks are hearing us around the world. They're hearing us talk. They're seeing us. It's HD and full streaming, full audio. Literally, if a chipmunk walked through the crunchy snow, they would hear that.
Wow.
Yeah, they can hear the birds flutter, hear the turkeys chortling, deer grunting, whatever's here, they're going to hear it. In the distance, you can hear coyotes yipping.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So you're live right now. See the sign that's on the wall? It says, "Attention, this camera records live video and sound and is broadcast worldwide." I like to warn people that.
Yeah.
So when they're here, they should probably behave themselves, otherwise they may become famous on the internet forever.
Okay. So let me walk around over here. Can you just kind of walk around and show me what you have set up here and how this part of it came to be, or why you did this specific thing?
Absolutely. Okay. Well, originally, my home office was inside this window right here. My desk was right there, and I used to have just a little webcam that sat in the corner. The IP camera from EarthCam was not here at the time. So I just had a little camera focused out here. There was no snowman. And I just wanted to show friends and family from down in the Detroit area what the weather was like here, what the wildlife was like. And in 2006, EarthCam, I found out about EarthCam. And I went ahead and I registered my camera with them. And they kind of discovered and thought it was kind of a neat setup and offered to set me up with an IP camera. So from then, we added the goose, put the little table up here. That's actually a little cement cat there that's all bundled up, thermometer, hung some bird feeders, and from there it's kind of taken off. For the first 11 years, the camera just uploaded a picture every 2 or 3 seconds. And now EarthCam, just in the last 2.5 months, they've upgraded us to full HD sound. It's complete streaming, and it's like you're watching TV now. You can hear everything that's going on. Makes it a lot more fun.
Yeah. And so the Snowman, is this kind of a trend? There's Snowman cams all over the place, or is this just is this the only Snowman?
This is the only one. We own the domain snowmancam.com. In 2006, because prior to that I used to call it the turkey cam, because that's all I would see was turkeys here. And I had this snowman sitting in the garage and thought, well, I need to put something out here to make it a little more interesting. And as it started to catch on, I went, I should probably see if Snowman Cam is available, and it was. And so in 2006, we registered that. So this is the only one. If you go to Google and put in Snowman Cam, this is what's going to come up.
Cool. And so I'm actually going to, if we can probably right here, okay? I'm going to actually try to find and see if I can do an interview just out here. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Are you okay?
Yeah, oh good. Yeah, I prefer to do it on the side if good.
Yeah.
If that works for you.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'm used to the cold.
Okay, great. I'd rather have all this kind of going on, you know.
Hey, no problem. I wish we would have had a nice fresh blanket of snow to clean it up a little bit, but I'm sure you can make that. nice.
Yeah.
I think the last person from 7 and 4 was Andrew Keller.
Oh,
You know Andrew
yeah, I know
Keller?
Andrew. Actually, he's kind of the one who got me the job here.
Really? Well, go to YouTube and you'll see what he did.
Oh,
Yeah, he did a nice story too. And I think that was in like 2010.
Wow, okay.
So.
Andrew Keller. Yeah, he used to be based in Galen, I think, when he was here. So.
Yeah. I've been kind of watching his career now, and I know he's into real estate.
Yeah,
now.
he left the business.
Yeah.
Because I met him. He was a Michigan State grad, and I was Michigan State. And so I was covering, Bernie Sanders had like a rally at the Breslin Center, and I was covering it as a student, and they had all the media outlets there, and he was there covering it for the Flint station. And that's kind of how I ran into him, and we started talking, and I got his email, and it was probably like somewhere through the job hunt, I was not coming up with much, so I emailed him my reel, and he's like, well, I'll send it to my old news director, my current news director, and we'll see what happens, and next thing you know, I'm interviewing up here, and then got a job.
Cool.
So.
Well, it's a great market up here.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Good place to get started.
Oh yeah, and I like the fact. I'm from Michigan, so it's nice to be in the same state.
Maybe someday I'll wind up back at WDIV.
That's where I interned too. So I'd love to be there. That would be my goal for sure.
Now, do you know what WDIV was before it became WDIV?
No.
You know when they had the Diversify way back when?
No.
I think it was WWJ. I think.
Oh really?
Years ago, if I remember right. Yeah, with that breeze, it does.
Do you have a hat or?
No, I'm fine like this. I've dealt with frostbite before.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. You can just look at me throughout the entirety of this.
All right. Do you want me on this side or over on the other side? I don't know what's in the background or how it looks.
Actually, let me.
Then at some point, I don't know if you want a shot of me throwing some food down or.
Oh yeah, do you feed the? I guess you probably put the food out.
Yeah. I was planning on doing it right after you left anyway, so if you want to get some shots of that at some point, I can do that. You're quite a trooper there, going up the hill in the snow. Is that branch in your way there, or no?
No.
No, okay. It's cold here, folks. It's very cold. Okay.
I'm so sorry. You have to deal with this.
That's all right. I can look like I'm not freezing.
We should have chosen a different day.
Yeah, that's all right.
So I'll stay right here and you can look right at me.
Oh, okay.
So, what year did this all start? And how did, I guess, what did, you just had I think you said earlier, you just had one little thing out here?
Yeah. Well, originally I put the first webcam in the window in 2002. It's when I had my home office here. And then, but really the Snowman cam itself didn't start until 4 years later. It started in 2006. And it was when I registered with EarthCam, they spotted it. And at that time, they actually voted it one of the 25 most interesting in the world, which, when they sent me the email, I thought it was spam, and I just kind of ignored it. I didn't think it was true. And then later I decided to click on their link, and I went, wow, okay. There we were, next to Hawaiian beach cams and all kinds of great cams. So it's been a fun ride since then. He's moving the camera now for the folks watching on us. I wish I could turn this so you can see what he's doing, but.
So what do you think it is about the Snowman cam that captivates people, that gets so many people tuning in?
Yeah, that's interesting because I've thought about that before, because people have said, wow, that is just such a great idea that you came up with, and And it really wasn't. It wasn't something that I sat down one night and went, let's see, if I put a piece of plywood in the woods, put a camera on it, it's going to be, it's going to be fun to watch. I get emails every day from people, and they say that they like starting off their morning. They tune in, they see the snowman, they see a smile on his face. It makes them smile. It kind of gets their day started. I also hear from a lot of folks that maybe they're going through chemotherapy, and they tune in and they watch it. They say it's very relaxing. I've talked with people that are in their cubicles, maybe in the South, in Texas or something, and they said this is their window on the world. They can sit there and they can work in their office, and they can see the wildlife. And I think the wildlife are the stars. Obviously, that's what they want to see. I was surprised, especially now that people are tuning in from around the world, that they'd never seen black squirrels before. They'd never seen porcupines before. Some have never seen deer before. So I think they find that very interesting, and it's become very addictive, actually, for a lot of folks. A lot of people tune in every single day. Like I mentioned earlier, EarthCam has reported to me the new streaming cam has been up since October, so about 2.5 months, and it's had over 3.6 million views. And a lot of those folks are tuning in every single day. So I still am not sure what it is, but there's just something about it that people really seem to enjoy.
Sorry,
Oh, it's all right. I'm just
sticking through it.
Just trying to get warm. I'll be fine. I can still feel it in my ears, kind of. I'm moving down just a little bit because for my camera, it cuts off the top of my head if I get up too close.
I can't tell if this is shutter speed is good.
One I probably should mention too, really the original popularity even before the wildlife was snowmobilers checking it out.
Really? To see what the conditions are?
Yeah, exactly. You get a lot of folks from southeast Michigan, or actually all over southern Michigan, Indiana, Ohio, and they would tune into the camera to see exactly what the conditions were up here. So from that, it's kind of turned into a tourist stop for many snowmobilers in the area.
So you kind of talked about what it means for some other people. Since you put this in, what has it meant for you, having this camera here?
For me, probably the greatest thing I like is hearing from the folks out there and what it means to them. I mean, that makes it worthwhile for me. It motivates me to come out here every day, to make sure the feeders are filled, to make sure the wildlife is here. And so it's been fun. And not only that, but I've met so many people. People have come from around the world, actually have taken their vacation to come here, believe it or not, in Gaylord to see the Snowman camp, which is pretty remarkable. In fact, it was actually a day very similar to this years ago that, in fact, it was a little bit colder, and I come out here to put out food, and I saw a car going back and forth out here, which, as you know, if you're not in a four-wheel drive, you probably shouldn't be out here. So I walked down the driveway and asked them, if I could help, and they said they were looking for the Snowman camp, and they had an accent. And I said, oh, where are you from? And they said, we're from Scotland. And I said, really? I said, you living in the area? They said, no, we flew in last night to Detroit, and then we rented a car and drove up here to see the Snowman camp. And I felt so bad because it was probably colder. It was probably actually 20 below, and neither one of us could stay out here very long. And they were here maybe 10 minutes, and I felt so bad. But since then, they've moved to the United States. They've become great fans of the cam and have met a lot of people. And we've had other people from Europe come here. So it's been pretty cool.
And how long was it after you moved here that you put the camera on?
Let's see. I came here full time in 2000, bought the house in '95, come here in 2000. So about 2 years later, 2002 is when I put the original little webcam hooked to my computer up.
And did you kind of move here more for the privacy of this area?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm from the Detroit area, worked down there. what was really nice, and actually what allowed me to move up here, is internet service. You know, it was only dial-up, but I worked for a freight company downstate. We routed freight for the big three, and they switched it over to this newfangled thing called the internet. You know, we didn't have to have, you know, telephones and that type of thing. So I was able to actually to move my office up here, and that's where I set up right there. You know, doing my office, routing freight, and watching the wildlife. And I thought, you know, this is pretty cool. I bet some of my friends back downstate would love to see what I'm seeing right now. And it turned out to be true. They did enjoy it.
So is it kind of like when you moved up here, you know, for the privacy, and now you have millions of people that are tuning in?
Yeah, that's a good point. Well, I still have the privacy for the most part. I mean, we do have people that stop by, snowmobilers stop by, but yeah, most of the time it is pretty private. And, you know, as you can see, we're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. And, but it's kind of neat to have the contact with the millions of people around the world, but yet still maintain my privacy here in northern Michigan.
So is there anything else you wanted to add before anything else that maybe didn't ask? Anything else?
Oh, I can't think of anything else that I haven't shared with you. I know EarthCam gave you some facts and figures to use. I don't know. Anything else that you can think of that you're curious about?
That's about it, I think. I'll let you warm up. I'm sorry.
No problem. Well, I'm going to put some food out. So.
Yeah, I'll get some footage of that real quick.
Okay, all right.
Leave that mic on while you do that. If you don't mind.
All right, I'll do that.
And then I'll get some shots around and a couple shots myself, too.
All right, yeah, the stuff's right here in the garage, so.
I'll be right back out here.
Good. I'm going to keep walking backwards here. I bring out a number of these.
You said you bring on some more?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, I've got a lot of different things that I put down to make sure they've got a real nice balanced diet and stuff that they can digest in the winter.
And what is this feed usually for?
Pardon me?
What is this kind of for? What animals?
It's a premium wildlife mix that is eaten by the birds, it's eaten by the turkeys, the deer. I actually have a number of different mixes in there that I bring out. This has got corn and alfalfa and oats and a number of other highly nutritious ingredients. I've got some minerals that we spread. So we want to make sure that it's something that the animals not only will sustain them, but will be good nutrition for them also.
Kind of the same spots you set it down on?
Pardon me?
You set it down in the same spots?
Yeah, I'm going to go just back over the top. I'll be putting some other stuff out here too. Filling the bird feeders back up. Fill the bird feeders after this too. That's a real high nutritious pellet that we put out there.
I couldn't tell, like my screen wasn't really working, but it's not. I think it's.
What's that?
The camera's working fine. It's just my screen right here.
Oh.
My display was looking like it was lagging, so I was trying to figure it out. When I look in here, it's fine. So.
Is that LCD?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure the cold has got to be affecting it somewhat.
Yeah, because it's like yeah.
All right. Back into Gaylord to the feed store and stock back up. We've been going through a lot of food. Now the ground is completely covered.
There are some stepping on too.
Yeah, I know. I try not to step on them, but sorry. Oh, that's all right. I'll be back up later to put some more. Some more food here.
Yeah, it's like the screen's like frostbite.
It's trying to tell you something. Do you need to warm it up at all?
I don't know. I hope it doesn't cause any long-term damage. It's just the LCD screen, but
yeah. But you think the rest of it's recording though?
It's recording. Everything's fine through this viewfinder.
Okay.
So it's just that little LCD screen. The moon looks done too.
This is some dried bread that I put out. The Blue Jays absolutely love it. All right, I just need to bring out some cracked corn, and I think we'll be done feeding. Picking up. Can you see the woodpecker at all?
Oh my gosh, I don't. These things were full. Your mic might be dead.
Oh, is it?
The receiver's dead. It's not picking up anything.
Oh, okay.
It was full before I got on here, but I guess
well, it's just cold weather. Batteries don't last too long.
Really?
Just don't let me forget to take it off and give it back to you.
Yeah, I know. I needed to use it, though. I was going to do something real quick.
Oh.
How well does this audio pick up?
This here, it picks up great. The microphone is right there next to the light.
All right,
Inside
perfect. I don't even need that mic then.
Okay. Yeah, you'll be able to grab this all, obviously, from the internet. All right.
Is it able to download, or do I just have to like screen record it, screen capture it?
I think you'll have to screen capture it. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe somebody at the station might have technology to do something differently.
Yeah, we'll figure out.
But it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
So be careful out there. Guys are suiting up out there, getting ready to take off. I don't think you want any shots of snowmobilers pulling away
I think we'll leave that out of it.
leave it out of it. Okay.
Just because it's like going to be, it's only going to be a minute and a half as it is.
Oh, okay.
It's a long distance, so.
What do you think this will?
So this actually, I thought it might air tomorrow, but it's going to air Monday.
Oh, Monday. Okay.
So it'll air in our morning show.
Okay.
And then it probably airs again at 5 p.m. news too.
You think there'll probably be a clip on the website
Oh yeah,
too?
website, yeah.
Okay, so I'd be able to grab it
Oh
from
yeah,
there.
100%.
What time is the morning show?
So this will air. It was like I don't know when for sure. It probably air, at least for sure it's like 6:30ish.
Oh, okay.
And then probably something at 6ish too.
I'll just set the DVR to just record
the morning show runs from 4:30 to 7 a.m.
Yeah, I'll just set it up and record that whole thing. I can lay that orange cord down. That looks too funky. I just have it up like that, keep it out of the snow.
So you got to really bundle up to today. But I'm sure they got everything covered, and looks like they have the plug-in ones where you dip on.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I asked them if they've ever had frostbite before, because I've had riding and it's bad. I mean, the worst part is before the frostbite. That's when it hurts, and then all of a sudden it stops hurting. So you think, oh, good, I got this to it. Well, once your skin freezes, you can't feel it. What is it? Where'd you get frostbite? I got it across my face. Yeah, it's not pleasant. Oh, do you want me to take this mic off?
Oh, yes.
I'm going to take your gloves off for a second.
I know, that's the problem. Like, I take it off for a second to adjust the camera, and I can't. That's why I'm kind of. Usually, I don't know. It's not as. I feel like I'm missing some shots that I normally would be able to get, but I just can't get it turned on.
At least the sun is coming out, which makes it a much nicer shot. Makes us feel a little bit better with some sun.
I'm just gonna get. The only thing I have left to do is probably warm up the road and I'm done, basically.
Okay. I don't know if
I kind of like it farther away to check out and get it shot far away.
Okay. And I've got a sign right in the driveway.
I did see that.
Yeah. Okay, I gotta get out with something on. And of course, I'll probably think of a dozen things that I wish they would have talked about while you were here. I'll think about now as I'm getting warm.
I know that was kind of my mindset. I think we got plenty of. I mean, all the information I can put my track, and I think.
Yeah, there's a lot of good information on the website too. We go through that and check that too. A lot of good information.
Like those welcome to say.
Right about where I put the food. That's on the far right hand edge. And with the snowmobiles running, they won't be able to hear you.
Oh, good point.
So yeah, you're going to want to make sure they leave. Yeah, that rumbling will block your voice. Okay, it's been a very cold morning. I don't know how it looks on camera, but I'm sure it looks very nice with the sun out, but it's bitter cold. So I'm going to get out of here. I just wanted to stop in and say hello, welcome to all the new folks that have recently joined the website and our Facebook pages. If you have Facebook, feel free to do a search for Snowman Cam. And our two pages will pop up, our Snowman Cam Facebook page and also our Snowman Cam Facebook fan group. And feel free to join those. It's a great community. It's a nice way to share pictures and ask questions and get those things answered. So, and as always, thank you to EarthCam. You guys do a great job. And I passed all the information on to the reporter that you gave me in the way of statistics. Thank you for sending that. And also thank you to all the folks at snowmancam.com, our page, and all the people that are in the chat room there. Appreciate everything you guys do. I am now headed to the feed store to load back up because I don't know if you could hear it, but the cans are completely empty today. I was scraping just to get this much out, and it's a little bit sparse, so I may be back later on today to put some more out. So I hope you're all warm and comfortable and dry and well fed where you're at. And I, with your help, will continue to make sure that we do our part to keep the wildlife well fed. The trees behind me, you can't see them, are filled with turkeys. I know they're waiting for me to leave, so I'm going to get out here so they can come in and eat. Everybody have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow. Take care, everybody.